What's going on, YouTube? Hello, hey, hi. I have not forgotten about you. I know I have not posted a video in a couple weeks. And honestly, man, I've been taking a little bit of a break. Not gonna lie, I've been, it's the holidays, it's the end of the year. I've been contemplating, reflecting, meditating, just taking it easy. I went to California to see some family for a few weeks. I have been working on this tattoo. Check it out. It's pretty cool, man. Ooh, I got a 3/4 sleeve, guys, and it goes into the chest too, man. Like, I'll have to take my shirt off and show you this at some point. But anyways, man, now I've just been taking it easy. And this video, while most of the time, I try to give some kind of constructive feedback or talk about a topic, I figured I'm just gonna talk, man. I'm just gonna fill you guys in on kind of what's been going on with me these last couple weeks, what I've been thinking about, and kind of the direction I want to take this YouTube channel. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, I've been thinking about the YouTube thing, and I know I haven't posted videos in a couple weeks. I know the number one thing I need to do to grow the channel is to actually, start posting regularly, like on a consistent schedule. So with that in mind, I've been thinking about, maybe like, I don't know, like Tuesdays and Saturdays. As far as types of videos, I do want to continue to doing my, my motivational stuff. The videos I do talking about just like mental health, life hacks, things that just better your life, better your brain chemistry, better, just better yourselves, man. Just the mind, where the mind goes, the body does follow. I do believe that truly. And I do want to continue with some of those videos, man. But I also found that the times where I am most motivated to actually record videos is usually not when I'm just at home going through like my normal routine. I work, I go to the gym, I relax in the afternoons, go for a walk here and there. Like, that's usually not when I'm motivated to create. Whenever I'm out on a trip, and I know this because I've gone on like 9 trips this year. I think since I quit drinking alcohol and decided to be sober, like the thing I just did because I didn't know what to do is like I just every couple weeks bought a plane ticket, went somewhere else, just to kind of hammer into my head that, I don't need alcohol to have a good time. I don't need alcohol to travel. I don't need alcohol to go on adventures. And then whenever I'm just like in a new city, something about it, man, like there is a feeling when you travel and you go to a different place or someplace that's unfamiliar that you just can't replicate. Like, it's hard to leave your doorstep in your own house and go on like an adventure in your own city, even though there's probably plenty you haven't seen and done in your own city. Like, I live in Dallas. I have yet to see like half the museums. I went to the Katy Trail for the first time today, and it was fun. It was great. It was a good time. But it just didn't have that like spice or that flavor when you do it in like a city that's like, hours away from home or halfway across the world, or, even just, I don't know, even like just a different city, dude. I'm just gonna leave it at a different city. Whenever you just like leave, and I think the further you are from home, the more this kind of escalates. At least with me, that just like weird, deep feeling, and it's a good feeling. I love it. Of just like, I don't know, adventure and fun and joy. And whenever I'm like doing stuff like that, that's usually when I feel motivated to create. If I go like down to like Disney or go hiking in Oregon or snowboarding in Denver, that's when I just want to pull out my phone, go outside into nature, and just start talking about life or whatever random things in my head. That being said, I do want to continue with the types of videos I am doing, but I also kind of want to like incorporate it into like traveling as well, because I want to do more traveling. And I'm thinking I want to do more international traveling. I don't know, man. Like, I've been thinking about my life, and I just can't help but shake this feeling that I want to do something really big next year. Like a big change. Like a quit my job, move to a different city kind of change. And, I don't know. I think it's just kind of come to a point in my life where I just, I feel like it's time, man. But what city would I move to? I don't know. I'm not there yet. Would I just quit my job and move straight up to another country, like live in Thailand for a year? Fun fact, I did some research the other day about Thailand. It only costs like $650 to live a month in Thailand. So legit, if you could save up 10 grand, quit your job, take a sabbatical, go to another country, live like a king, and use that year to just I don't know, be free, be your own man, work on starting up a business, hit the gym every day for a whole year straight, get some things back in order. I've been really feeling like, I don't know, man, like I kind of want one of those, just a good long sabbatical, a good long reset. And I'm just gonna throw that out there. Thailand's kind of on the map just because of how cheap it is. Not to say nothing is official yet. Everything is just brainstorming, but that's kind of what I've been feeling, man. Like, dude, I just legitimately want to, I don't know, just time for a big change. I do want to work on my YouTube channel more. I want to work on becoming a media influencer, if you so want to call it, but in my own way, man, you know? Maybe turn this into some kind of business one day that is able to reach more people and help people who've struggled, you know, with like their mental health, their substance abuse, and dealing with depression. I don't know. I feel like this year I've learned a lot of things, and one of the things I've learned is where you have the most to give back in life is typically the areas where you've struggled the most. And for me, it was just drinking, these limiting beliefs, these incessant negative thoughts, these just kind of like, you know, living by someone else's books and not being my own man, or like living by my own book. And just, I don't know, I fell into this place where just like my mind was like my own worst enemy. And it was like literally like I was living in prison, you know. It was like depression and apathy and drinking to cope, and just feeling downright like just done with life, not wanting to live a life, not having any joy or excitement in life. God, dude, like when I think about how shitty things have like been for me, I'm just like, wow, I'm so grateful that I'm not there anymore, you know? Like it's so weird. It's almost like this year's been like me hitting the reset button on my life, and it's good, and I'm reset. But now that I'm reset, it's like, what's the next step? Sammy, me, what do I want to do? What do you want to do? Do you need some time? Hit the reset button on your life? Like, I don't know, man. It's an exciting, but also kind of scary thing to think about. Because, like, man, what if I do just jump ship and leave country for a month, you know? Like, or not a month, a year. Leave country for a whole year. What? On a much lower level, I could always just, you know, do travel nursing contracts and, you know, hit up a couple different cities. But like I said, like if I did a travel nursing gig in like a different city, that would be big. But I feel like I'm leaning more towards like even bigger than that. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Just kind of been thinking about life, thinking about the direction of this YouTube channel, kind of really getting into the core. How am I trying to say this? I've been meditating a lot, and a frequent thing I meditate about is, you know, I like the idea that I am whole, full, and complete right now in this moment. Right now, I'm worthy. Right now, I'm 100%. Right now, I am in the prime of my life. I radiate with vigor, vitality, whatever you want to say. Like, I have adopted that mindset this year that no matter where I'm at, sorry, got a telemarketer call while I'm making a video, unacceptable. I've adopted a mentality that, you know, I'm enough, I'm worthy, I'm badass right now where I'm at in life, you know, because it's so easy to just belittle ourselves and say the opposite. You know, like I'm 31 now, you know, some things, parts of my body ache, you know, I'm not as athletic as I was in earlier years. Not to say I can't get it back, but you know, like as you get older, things start to slow down. And 31's not old by any means, but it's so easy to just feel like you're old, you know? And then you see all these, like, you know, the new age people coming around, the 20-year-olds, the 25-year-olds, and they're all so young and happy and drinking and partying it down. And you just kind of come to this moment where you just realize, like, wow, when did I grow up? Like, when did I grow up? But then you start thinking about, like, the past, and don't ever compare yourself to how you were in the past. And don't ever be in the spots where you feel like you need to achieve something in the future, be it status or money or, you know, a significant other or a career or a perfect body. Like, the way society is today, like our consumer culture, it's just the way media makes us feel innately is that you're always lacking something. And that's one thing I don't like about society today, because really, like, no, you're not liking anything. You're a whole, full, finished, refined product the way you are, ma'am, sir, whoever is watching this video, take note. And so am I, you know? But that being said, even when you know that and you feel that, there is still desire. And I've been trying to, like, really get clear with mine, and this desire is like, you know, is it a desire to, I think the desire I'm having is that I need to just always be growing and making progress. It's not about achieving certain things. It's not about getting to from point A to point B, and then you get to point B, you're done. I'm starting to realize that a lot of this life thing, this void that I used to feel, lack of joy, just kind of came from not feeling a sense of progress in like a certain area. And like, you know, it doesn't even have to be something big. It could be like getting better at an activity you do daily, or just, you know, refining your craft at your career. But I'm starting to know for sure that I need some form of progress in my life, and this progress for me needs to be something, you know, just doing something different. I think it's just really comes down to that simple. It's not about, you know, achieving everything, having all the money, all the women, all the glory, the perfect body, the abs, because in reality, you know, you could get all that and still feel empty and hollow inside, and still feel like, well, what's the next thing you need to achieve? And it's so frustrating to be there, because who wants to live a life where you spend your whole life trying to get to some point so you could actually feel whole and complete? And maybe you achieve something and you feel good for like a day or a week or a month or whatever, and then it quickly fades because you've just become a program that's conditioned to seek these things just to feel okay. Vice versa, you could also do that with the past, like I was saying, you know, thinking like, oh, you had it better then when you were in X thing, or, you know, oh, I never realized how good I had it back in whatever, like, you know. That being said, back to the main topic, whole, full, complete, worthy. But that being said, I was saying there's still the desire for more, and I think the desire is just to be growing in something, man. Just be doing something different, you know. I have started to learn at this ripe age of 31 that I'm not happy just like working like a job. You know, thank God nursing isn't 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Like if I had to work a Monday through Friday job, I would literally lose my shit. But I work 12-hour shifts, and I'm part-time this year, which is so much better than full-time. But even now, like since I've taken a step back to like part-time and I work 2 shifts a week, I have 5 days a week off, it feels great. I feel like I'm retired. I feel like I'm retired in my prime at the lovely age of 31. But it's just opened my eyes to more possibilities, because when you're in the rat race and you're just like hustle and bustle and working 40 hours a week, you kind of just like get stuck in work, pay bills, getting older. Maybe you get a wife. Maybe you go on a couple trips. But is that the life you want to live? It's not the life I want to live. And as I have more time to myself to think about these things, I'm just like, man, what? I don't know. I just have this itch that the real me is like not this person who just works and pays bills and stays in one city. I feel like I don't know. I've always craved an adventurous life, but it's really hard to live an adventurous life without actually like pushing past that fear and making yourself do things you're uncomfortable about. And as I'm talking to this, I'm just like, oh, maybe I should go to Thailand, because I'm definitely afraid of going to a different country, but also like excited. But anyways, it's like when you push through that fear, that's when you get to like adventure. But the way we just live is like, we're all about comfort. We want a stable job, a house, and then maybe start a family. And that's good and all, but you know, like I'm not there yet. There ain't no good woman in my life, so I'm not gonna buy a house and just be alone with like a dog or two. At least not yet. I might as well just go have adventures. I don't know. Anyways, guys, the video's getting kind of long. The whole point of this was I just wanted to say what's up, let you know I'm still out there, let you know I'm still gonna be working on videos. And yeah, man, hit me up. What are y'all's dreams for next year? I'm curious to know. What have y'all been thinking about with your lives? Where are you going? What are you doing? Let me know, man. This channel's still small, and the good part about it being small is that I can actually connect with y'all. I can respond to the comments. I see what you read. Yeah, dudes. Also, what videos do you guys like the most? let me know. Which videos have you enjoyed the most in the past? And what kind of videos do you want to see me doing more of? I don't know. It's a new year. Same me, but still working on being a better me. Peace out, guys. Until next time. Oh, one more time. Oh, it's so good. It's actually got koi fish in the middle. See? Later.